Welcome to a brand new Let's Play, Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky first chapter. I've been wanting to play this game for so long for you guys, and I am really excited to be here. Because it's been a long time since I played a classic RPG like this, I'm going to put it on normal. There's little Estelle. Daddy's really late. I even got a message from the guild saying he'd be home today, too. And Shara's gone traveling around the kingdom on some kind of training? I'm so bored. Maybe I'll just practice with my staff a bit more before dinner. Hey, I'm home. Daddy! Sorry to have kept you waiting, Estelle. Did you take good care of the house while I was away? Of course I did. Did you run into any trouble, Daddy? You didn't get hurt fighting the bad monsters, did you? Nope, I'm as fit as a fiddle. That reminds me though, I brought you a present. Really? What kind of present? A new fishing pole? Sneakers? Something for my training? Maybe I raised you wrong, Estelle. Aren't little girls supposed to like clothes and jewelry? I like pretty clothes, but they just get dirty. And jewelry breaks when you go play outside with it on. Anyway, Daddy, what's with the big blanket? Is that my present? Oh, you're a sharp one. Now why don't you come have a look? What? Well, here you are. Quite a handsome boy, don't you think? Why is my present a boy? Don't make such a fuss or you'll wake him up. Wake him up? You mean he's still alive? Looks kinda dead if you ask me. I've treated his wound, so he should be in stable condition. In the meantime, however, we'll need to let him rest. I'll put him to bed, so if you wouldn't mind heating a kettle of water on the stove, I'd appreciate it. Okay. He sure sleeps soundly, and he almost looks the same age as me. This is the first time I've ever seen black hair like that too. He certainly does have a nice head of dark hair, and a pair of amber eyes to go with it. That's nice and all, but how about you come clean and fess up? Fess up? Yeah, who is this kid anyway? And why is he hurt? Why'd you bring him to our house? Is he an illegitimate child or something? Did you betray Mummy? Where have you been picking up these kinds of words? No doubt from Scarazard, I assume. Yep, that's right. For heaven's sake, that girl's gonna get me into trouble one of these days with all her nonsense. Actually, I just met this boy while I was out on business, and I don't even know his name. You mean Bracer business? Something like that. Oh, look. Huh? He's waking up. Wow, his eyes really are the color of amber. Where am I? So you're awake now, are you? Welcome to my humble home. You'll be safe here, so please just try to rest. What are you trying to pull? Huh? You must be out of your mind. Why didn't you just leave me there to die? Why? Now that's a question I don't know how to answer. Does things just work out that way? Work for you? Don't toy with me, Cassius Bright. Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself involved in? Hey! Bounce. You're sure shouting a lot for someone who's supposed to be hurt. Running your mouth like that is just going to make it take longer for your body to heal. And just who are you supposed to be? I'm Estelle. Estelle Bright. She's my daughter. Don't you remember me telling you that I have a daughter your age? Now that you mention it... Wait a minute. Don't try and change this up. How? Quit yelling! Alright already. But you jumping on me like that isn't gonna make me heal any faster either. I don't hear you yelling again, do I? Look, jumping on me like that's just gonna make things worse. Do I hear YELLING? Never mind, just forget it. As a word of advice, it would be wise not to argue with Estelle while you're in this house. Even I wouldn't stand a chance if I made her mad enough. Yeah, I can see that. By the way, aren't you forgetting something? Huh? Your name, you know, the thing that people call you? I told you mine already, so don't you think it would be unfair and impolite not to tell me yours? It seems like the logical thing to do if you ask me. Trying to hide it now would only serve to your detriment. Fine. My name is... a mystery. Welcome to the world of Trails in the Sky. The story of two young adventurers off on their... how do I put it? Off on their coming-of-age journey, maybe? This entire game, and especially the English translation, is such a labor of love. There's so much in this game that the translators did that they really didn't need it. And it's... I'm gonna enjoy this so much. I hope you guys will too. Estelle with the staff, the mysterious boy with his twin swords. The father Cassius. Scarazard with the tarot cards. Don't remember that guy's name. He apparently wields a gun. So if you've ever seen the Tales of games, Symphonia, Graces, those games, this game is from a similar era, and the openings are very similar as a result. You get brief shots of party members, villains, all that kind of stuff to tease you about what's to come. It's a great big journey. And what all this means, we'll find out, I'm hoping, I'm sure. I will point out, this game is actually one of 3 games, which is part of a larger collection of games. The second series has 2 games, the third series has 4, and then there's a 4th series with 2 more games, and that will wrap up the arc for this set of games. And that's still only halfway through the story of the original Rider 1. So yeah, we're in for a long haul over many years probably. But that's just anticipation and fun as we get through it. Don't worry, we won't be watching the opening every time. It is a long opening. I just want to have it here for the set. Welcome to The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. First chapter. It's so bright in here. Yeah. Hmm. I slept like a rock. Hmm. That must mean it's Dad's turn to cook this morning. I wonder if that means Joshua is still in bed. And there's the name of our mystery boy, Joshua, playing his harmonica. Ah, guess that's a no. Well, I guess I'd better get myself ready then, too. So look at this absolutely classical graphical style, which has managed to age pretty damn well as a result. Nice, Joshua. Bravo. Good morning, Estelle. I hope I didn't wake you. Nah, I was already up when I heard you start to play. I can't believe how awake you are, though. Even the roosters still have bags under their eyes. Not that I mind, what with that siren song of yours gently lulling this beautiful woman from her slumber. What do you mean, woman? We're the same age, and I'm hardly a man. Just how wrong you are, Joshua. We may be the same age, but I am clearly the woman of the house. And that makes you something like my loyal follower, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, how fortunate for you. You could at least try and sound a tiny bit sincere. It really is a nice tune though. Cheerful yet somehow wistful. I like your other songs too, of course, but this one's my favorite. What's it called again? The Whereabouts of Light. That's right, The Whereabouts of Light. I wish I could play the harmonica like you, Joshua. Sadly, it's a lot harder than it looks. Compared to what it takes to use a staff, I think the harmonica is much easier. It's really just a matter of concentration. You're probably right. I guess my problem is just that if I don't do something that uses my whole body, I start to feel drowsy. Okay, playing the harmonica is fine and all, but how about getting some exercise too? All your hobbies are sitting around kind of stuff like reading and music. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, Estelle. No girl is going to be impressed with just that. No, Estelle. Shut up. Be quiet. Well, excuse me for being so unpopular with the ladies. Although I feel like I should be the one lecturing you about your hobbies. I mean, what kind of a boy wants a girl who loves fishing, collecting bugs, and has a fetish for sports shoes? That's enough talk about hobbies for now. And for your information, I graduated from bug collecting a long time ago. Really? I'll believe that when I stop finding beetles in the hallway. Hey, Estelle! Joshua! Morning, Dad! Good morning, Dad. Is breakfast ready? It's ready and waiting. Why don't you both of you hurry on down before it gets cold? Okay. I'm on my way. Thanks for the grub, Dad. Boy, am I stuffed. Are you eating or inhaling, Estelle? Like people say, kids who eat and sleep a lot, grow a lot. Well, make sure you get enough to eat, but don't forget to pour that energy into your work too. That reminds me, you two are finishing up your training at the guild today, aren't you? That's right, there'll be a review of everything we've learned up to this point. How convenient for a tutorial. And once we're finished, we'll be braces just like you, Dad. That means I'm not going to let you treat me like a kid anymore, either. You still lack understanding, Estelle. You can only become a junior bracer in the beginning. Or in other words, a trainee. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you should work extra hard in your training to become a full-fledged bracer. Well, I'm not afraid of a little hard work. Just you watch and see what I'm capable of, Dad. I'll be so successful that it won't be long before I pass you, too. That's the spirit. Let's see what you're made of then, shall we? Let's not start a rivalry here, you two. Estelle, keep your focus on the task at hand. We have a test later on today, remember? Huh? Wait, what test? Please tell me that you didn't forget about the test, Estelle. You know, the one that checks whether or not we've mastered the skills we've been learning and training. Don't you remember Scara saying that if we failed, we'd be stuck with a ton of extra homework? Crap, totally forgot. Now that you mention it, I guess I kind of remember her saying something like that. Don't sweat it. I'm sure we'll manage somehow or other. I honestly don't know how you survived this long, Estelle. Your brain is like a seed. Harper is sad. How could any child of mine end up with such a careless, over-optimistic personality? Huh. You're the one that raised me, so I definitely got it from you. I swear, the two of you act so much alike, but whatever. We'll probably head over to the guild soon, Estelle. Scara's gonna be waiting there for us. Sounds like a plan. You know how crazy scary she gets when someone keeps her waiting. Oh, before I forget, it's my turn to cook dinner tonight. Is there anything in particular you'd like to eat, Dad? Any requests? Something I'd like to eat, huh? How about Ruan-style scalloped fish and a balsamic vinegar sauce? What's that? I think there's a little more than Estelle's cooking skills can handle, or our stomachs. You're right, I just want to see what kind of reaction I can get. I'll just have the usual fried fish and omelette. No need for anything fancy, but do try to make something edible. How rude. But I can't actually say he's wrong. Actually, I do have one favor to ask before you head out. I'd like you to pick me up a copy of the LaBelle News from the General Goods. They're supposed to be getting the latest edition in today. Got it. One copy of the LaBelle News from the General Goods store. If there's any money left over, you can have it as your allowance. However, that means no wasteful spending. Alright, thanks, Dad. Okay, we're heading out now. See you later, Dad. Work hard and give Scarazard my regards. And here's the room Joshua was staying in, which leads out onto the terrace here. And you can see from the mini-map when you're outside if there's actually anything worth taking a look at. There's Joshua's room. I can't access it, unfortunately. There's clearly a chest there that I want to open, but I can't access it. Right, that's just a bed. And you can see a staff there. Okay. Let's come out here. We're back at the top of the place, where we came out to in the opening cutscene. We'll have to come back here for the chest later once I figure out how to open it. As you can see, we've got quite a nice place out here. It's a standing log for staff practice, where Estelle bashes the staff against logs all day. Got a little lake, a little pond there, wood chopping, and then we're onto the main road, the Elise Highway, which right now is completely empty because they're not completely mean and they don't want to, kill you before you get to town. To the west is Bright House. To the north is Roland, 49 cells. South, Maroon Gate, 259 cells. I don't know if that's meters, feet, centimeters, or what, because I don't know what Selge is meant to correlate to. So that is where we're actually meant to go. But just to point out, there is a path down here that could be taken instead. Estelle, Roland City is in the opposite direction. You're not sleepwalking again, are you? How about you just be quiet and keep your comments to yourself? Is there a way to... I don't think there is to change who on patrol right now. Welcome to the city of Roland. It will be our home base for quite a while. It looks like we made good time. Not too early or too late either. We just barely graduated from Sunday school. I never dreamed we'd have to study so hard to become braces. Well, you're in luck. Today's our last day of training. Truth be told though, you're the one who signed up to be a bracer in the first place. So I don't know why you'd expect to get away with any less effort. Oh, yeah. I guess I did. Alright then. Let's get to it and make it through this last hazing from Scarab. You look great to me. Let's go meet with Scarab at the Bracer Guild over there then. Renon General Goods Store. Good morning, Mr. Renon. Hello there, Estelle and Joshua. You're up rather early today. Did you come to buy a new pair of shoes? Now that you mention it, are there any new ones in stock? You know, like the newest Stragas? Unbelievable. You've actually already forgotten why we came in here to begin with. We're not here to shop. We're supposed to be buying a copy of the Burl News for Dad, right? Of course. You've always been a big collector of those shoes, haven't you, Estelle? I'm afraid that the new Stragas aren't out yet. If you're up for the latest issue of the Burl News, though, I should have them in around noon. Noon, huh? That's right in the middle of our training at the guild house. We'll stop by again after our training is over. Sure, I'll be waiting for you. Notice the umbrellas, the shoes down here. Yeah, this is where we need to come back to later on. The weather is so wonderful and revitalizing today. I have this strange feeling that something good is going to happen. Well, look what the cat dragged in. Estelle and Joshua, how you been? Good morning, Mr. Fate. Good morning, sir. How's your father, Cassius? Is he doing well? Yep, he's doing so well it might even surprise you. I don't think there's anyone else his age who's in such good shape. Ah, is that so? My daughters really want to see him, but he hasn't shown his face around here in a while. Did you give him a message for me? Tell him that Fate says he'd like to talk about the old days sometimes. Sure, we'll tell him. Joshua, how does Mr. Fate know Dad so well again? I know they're friends and all, but I heard they were battle buddies during their days in the Royal Army. Oh, yeah, that's right. So our father, rather than just being a bracer, used to be in the army as well. My husband works in the Malga mine to the north of here. He left here at the crack of dawn. Sometimes he doesn't even come home for days on end. My daddy's job is digging holes. He finds lots of pretty rocks inside. He says they're called septium. That girl is so cute. I've got to be courageous and try to talk to her. That one down there. But as you can see, like, this is just such a charming game full of life. Let's see here. It looks like my husband's going to work. I better do the housework quickly and head out to take care of the shop. Farming, mining, and timber, those are the three major industries here in Roland. It's no exaggeration to say that these industries are what support Roland economically. The timber industry, which grows forests and in turn uses the trees as a resource, again at Queen Alicia's behest. I'm sure we'll learn more about Queen Alicia at some point. Good morning, Claire. Good morning, Estelle and Joshua. Did the two of you really become braces? What? How did you know? That's because working in the media is my future goal. I'm going to join the LaBelle News Service and work hard as a reporter. Don't take my information lightly either. Oh, sure thing. My gut feeling says that the two of you are going to be in the tabloids. Yeah. Well, thanks. Isn't it romantic that you two lovers are braced to stand for justice? I have this feeling that juicy drama is about to unfold. Lovers? Joshua and I aren't lovers, we're family. You really don't understand anything, Estelle. Joshua's adopted and things could go either way in the future, right? Plus, leaving it at that would surely please the readers. Readers? Anyway, I'm looking forward to both of you in more ways than one. Unbelievable. My husband knocked over his bookshelves again. The room is now so dusty I can't go inside. Story of the Kingdom, Compendium of Augment Technology, Guide to the Roland Region, the Septine Church and the Racing Field. I wonder where that book I just bought the other day was. It looks like I'm going to have to put these books in order. Oh, I saw a doorway. That boy. Where could Luke have gone? He took off without a bite of breakfast. So, if I can remember... There we go. There's our map. We are heading to the red building there eventually, but we have more explorations to do. Next time, Ain, Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. See you then.